Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. So unfortunately, in last episode we took on the Buffalo Sabres in the first round of the playoffs, only to lose to them in 7 games. It was a pretty hard fought battle. As you could see, guys like Teuvo Teravainen had 7 points in 7 games, so we were putting up the numbers, but we just could not stop their first line. So now we're up here in the draft in the off season, looking to kind of get our team back to being a pretty good team. So yeah, at the draft, I think there was this one prospect I wanted to get. I'm not sure if he is going to be medium elite, but we might take him anyways. He's supposed to go around our spot, which I think was 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 17th. So we should be able to still get a pretty decent prospect to help us get to the next round of the playoffs or to the Cup Finals eventually. So let's see who the Rangers take at number 1. They take Holmes. Don't know anything about that guy apparently. Nurmi goes to Chicago. The Islanders are going to take Arnott. Okay, let's just sim to user pick. See if we can get that center guy that I wanted, or maybe I'll go with the defenseman. I don't know. Because there's a guy that might be a high top 4D, but he's probably just a medium top 4D. Ruslan Dmitriev. He doesn't look the greatest. But the guy I was looking at was this Prohorkin guy. Center. He might be medium elite. He does have better stats, it looks like, than Dmitriev. This guy's a Belarusian. That looks like not a Russian, but still pretty cool. Conley. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Prohorkin. Might as well get maybe a top center of the future in case Colin White decides to leave in the next 3 years or so. So, Prohorkin, welcome aboard. So there you go. And then let's get our rest of our picks done. We're only going to do up to the end of the resign stage again in this episode because I want your guys' input on free agent signings and stuff like that. So, Ekholm, medium top 4 defenseman. That's not bad for the second round. How's his stats looking? Not the greatest, but still medium top 4 defenseman. I don't see why not. There's also this low elite guy that might be a low elite. Danny McCarthy. I don't know if he's actually a low elite though. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this medium top 4 defenseman, even though we have a plethora of defensemen. We could always just use one of them as trade bait eventually, and then people like Cernak could be on their way out eventually too. So let's bring in Ekholm. Third round, what do we want to get? Maybe some wingers. There's another guy that's looking like another medium top 4. It also has not that bad of stats, but I don't want to just keep taking defensemen when we already have a lot of them. Maybe this Boudreaux guy, Louis Boudreaux, another center, maybe medium elite. A good leader, respected in the locker room, and very loyal. That sounds nice if he is actually like that. So let's just take Boudreaux, why not? We could take some more centers. I know who I am going to be releasing this year for sure already, just because I was looking at potential roster moves for the season and stuff like that. So Nazarov, no thank you. Brashear though. Graham Brashear, medium top 9, 2-way forward. Even though he's a top 9, he's better than having this bottom 6 guy. So yeah, I'm going to go with Graham Brashear here. Because we do need probably some more right wingers eventually, because Kaliath is pretty much our only one that is actually going to be with us probably for a while, I think. Other than Plekhanov actually too. Top 6D, low top 6D. Some of these players are looking like shit. Novikov, not that bad. B shooting is pretty good. He's probably just a medium top 9, no. And I'm gonna take Novikov, why not? I like my Russian players right now because literally that's all we've been drafting a lot is just Russians, Belarusians, Ukrainians. Okay, so with I think this is our 5th or 6th rounder pick. Corey Butler, medium top 6D, that's not bad. There's also a medium starter. Yeah, I'm going to go with Corey Butler, why not? 19 years of age. Get another defenseman in that could play on the top 6 potentially. The medium top 6 guys don't really grow that well, I find. And our final pick, do we have anything that's good by potential? This guy might be a medium elite, but I doubt it. There is some 2-bar players. These guys could be low elites. This one's supposed to go way higher. Christian Tarnstrom. The stats don't look horrible if they are accurate, but there aren't any gems left. No, there's no gems left. So the Central Scouting has O'Donnell going, and I guess my scout has this Cooper guy. So yeah, let's just take the low top 60. Why not? Trade bait in case. So there you go. So that is the 2000 and I think 22 draft. So hopefully that Prohorkin guy is medium elite, because that would be a nice center to have alongside of Pakanov. Then we have the two Ps playing together. So let's zoom to the resign stage. I'm going to also save quickly. So we need scouts actually, or we need to resign our scouts. So let's resign. Do we want to resign our scouts? Yeah, maybe. OHL, QM, JHL, and SHL. Don't care about the others really. So Rhinus needs a contract renewal. There you go. OHL and QMJHL, I think it was. I don't really care what I give them because they're pretty decent scouts, I think. Or actually, maybe they aren't. We could get better scouts. Oh well, I'll get these guys. Why not? There you go. Okay, so yeah, one of our big RFAs this year is Colin White. I think I'm going to sign him at the max to a 3-year deal just because he's 25 right now. And like I said, Prohorkin is medium elite and he grows to being that #1 center. I don't want Colin White being my #1 center in that stage. So let's go to contracts, see what we have. So in terms of our RFAs, like I said, Colin White, Drake Batherson, who I am going to sign for our 4th line this year, and then I am going to probably move out, who was it, Brian DeZingle, and then Cernak, Chalapik, Formenton. Yeah, so there's a decent amount of RFAs, but a lot of them are AHL guys. Goalie-wise, there's nobody. UFAs, Brendan Gallagher wants an extension, that's nice. Cody Ceci might be on his way out because we have so much defenseman. Yeah, I think he's probably going to be. I would like to get Johnson back if I can. Ryan's going to go because obviously his salary is a pretty big hit, or was. Yeah, there's not that much of big contracts this year. And then also I'm going to probably be releasing both goalies because we do need a new #1 goalie. Gustafson might be playing as backup this season. So let me release everybody that I can and sign everybody that I can, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so we got Remy Ellie back. We got, maybe not Brendan Gallagher. He wants more money. I'll probably give him some more money because he's a pretty decent forward, at least for like the second line behind Pakanov. Sisson's accepted. Chalapik accepted. Aston Reese, Johnson, Gagne, White. That's good that White accepted. He accepted for like 3 years. Cernak, LeCavalier, Formenton, Batherson. So I think we almost got everybody back already. There was one guy that for RFAs that I am probably going to release, and that is Nermi, because, well, actually I don't want to release him really, but I qualified him because he wants a one-way deal, but I don't think he's really capable of playing like 4th line. So I qualified him for now. Brendan Gallagher, he rejected $5 million, I think, for 1 year. Or maybe it was less. Sorry, my throat is going on me. Let's go 6.5 for 1 year. Why not? So if that goes through, then we'll have like 32 million in cap space, which is quite a bit of cap space to find like other pieces that we need. So let's advance a day, see if we get Gallagher. We got our scout. We got Elkes, so he did resign, it's saying on the top. So yeah, welcome back, Brendan Gallagher. So I think that's everybody. Let me just make sure. Like I said, Nermi I want to get back, but I want him on like a 2-way deal. And let's just see if, can we get him a 2-way deal? We might be able to just get like 1-way, but at like 900k. And that's not bad. I'll give him 1 year at 900k if he wants, and then he could play in the AHL. Or be maybe a depth forward, I don't know. Depending if he grows. So that should be good. Let's send him to free agency. There you go. So like I said, things that we do need is a number one goalie and then probably some depth. Because I think we have every other position filled at the moment. Or if we want to upgrade like spots like Colton Sissons on the third line center, maybe we find a new third line center and then trade Sissons or something. Or use Sissons as depth, because center wise there is some pretty damn good centers available. Like we could Tyler Sagan. No, that's kind of unrealistic. There is though some good centers available. Like we could always use Charlie Coyle maybe as the third liner. Yeah, Charlie Coyle would be a pretty solid third liner, I think. How's his like defensive game? Actually never mind. -17 last season. That's not really what I want. Any good defensively minded third line centers? Marcus Granlund maybe. -23, damn, but they were playing for bad teams, so Kadri could be even a decent one, but it would be weird bringing Nazem Kadri to Ottawa, because they've already brought Brendan Gallagher to Ottawa. Zibanejad, bring back Zibanejad, Trocheck. Like, these guys are listed as first liners, though, is the problem. Like, we want a third liner to maybe replace Colton Sissons. Like, Ryan Strome could be a pretty decent option. -34 though, holy crap. Yeah, some of these guys are really bad. An old David Krejci, 36, probably gonna retire soon. Yeah, there's definitely options for third line center if we want to upgrade, because I think Sissons is like a 78 or something. So maybe one of these guys would be better. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And then also, like I said, we need a number one goaltender for sure. John Gibson, I don't know why he's saying an 81, but we could sign John Gibson. He's probably a lot higher, and I know it might be a bit unrealistic, but it's the number one goalie. Or there is Thatcher Demko. Sign him for a 1-year contract while we wait for Fowler to get ready, or 2 years. I don't think he's an RFA because he's 26, right? Yeah, he's a UFA, and that wouldn't be that bad to bring in Demko. There's a lot of other options too, though, so let me know what those goalies. Defensively, I don't think we're going to need much defensemen, but there is still options available. If you guys see anything I could go after, I'll show you guys our roster currently afterwards. So there is definitely a lot available in terms of defense. If we wanted to upgrade any of our wingers, we could always go after some other guys. Definitely like Mantha's a 91. Wow. Phil Kessel. Yeah, there's definitely stuff available. It's looking like a pretty good free agent pool. Even Johnny Gaudreau would be really nice, but I don't really want to play Brady Tkachuk on the second line. But there is stuff available. Okay, so I'll show you guys also like the trading block and what our roster looks like, so then we could kind of decide maybe if we want to upgrade any like position or whatnot, because we do have a lot of cap space. And Colton Sissons is actually on the block according to the computer, so let's just take a look at what we have for centers. So yeah, see, our center core is kind of weak. Like Colin White and Logan Brown are pretty good, but Batherson's going to be playing fourth line minutes, and then I don't think Colton Sissons is really capable of a third line center role, so we're going to have to probably find a third line center and maybe trade away Colton Sissons to upgrade that spot. Like Loktionov could be actually ready almost. I didn't even sign any of our unsigned guys. I should do that actually. But yeah, Loktionov could be maybe a fourth line center. I don't know. It depends if he grows or not. Left wing wise, we have good enough left wingers, so that's good. Right wingers, let's see. Yeah, right wingers are pretty good as well, because Kaliev is probably going to be a fourth liner by next season. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have a lot of defensemen that could be ready, so that's why I'm not going to probably pick up any defensemen. And then goaltending wise, we definitely need that starter. Okay, so one thing I want to do also before I show you guys the trading block is quickly sign some of the youngsters, because I completely forgot to do that. And there was some guys also from last season too. So Loktionov, you're definitely getting a contract. Looking like a pretty good player. Push Karov as well, since you're 73. These guys could dominate in the AHL. Medium elite Baumgartner. Damn, I don't remember when I drafted this guy. Let's see, when did I draft this guy? 3rd round. Nice. Okay, I'll also sign him for the AHL. Hobson's looking pretty decent for the AHL as well. You know what? Yeah, I'll sign Hobson. He's a 69. Why not? Because I did release Ben Harper, I think. And I think that's all I'm going to sign for the AHL at the moment. Boudreaux, I don't know if I want to sign him yet. Because, well, actually, he'll go back to the QMJHL. Yeah, I guess I could sign him for the preseason upcoming. And let's see, Prohorkin as well. Just these guys because I want to be able to see how good they are in the preseason. And these other guys, maybe Ekholm. Nah, not Ekholm. He's probably not ready yet. Goalie-wise, do we even have any other goalie prospects? No, we don't. So there's that. And then let's go to the trading block, see if there's anything available. Hopefully there's at least something that could help us upgrade, because we could always trade like Sissons in a pick to upgrade a center or something. So no there. Mrazek, no thank you. Lebedev and Fissett, Curry and Bennett. Oh, Sam Bennett. Nah, I don't know if he's a 3rd line scorer though. He wouldn't be that bad, but I don't know if he's actually a 3rd line scorer. If he is, that wouldn't be a bad one to take, but he's got a decent amount of trade value. Just because of his potential. Looking like mostly prospects and older guys, but I guess we're going to have to find an older guy eventually. So Lindell, Demers, and Johns. Lundin and McLeod. Any 3rd line centers? Soderstrom, no thanks. Georgiev. Ekholm and Duchesne. No, I don't want to bring back Matt Duchesne, even though he could play on the 3rd line. I just don't want to bring him back. Because then it might screw up our chances. Silverberg, Andrew Ghetto, and Yarmark. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that much for centers. Dermott and Matthews. Yeah, see, I don't know why Austin Matthews is still on the trading block. If it's just because of John Tavares or what. Hickey, Pouliot, and Tanev. Olofsson, Stahl, Birchie, and Oshie, and Shifley, and Little. Yeah, there's not really much available for centers, which kind of sucks, but if you guys saw anything that we could use to upgrade, like anything that we could go after to upgrade our team's lineup, let me know. Anything that we should sign in free agency, also let me know, because I want to get this team to being maybe getting to like the 2nd or 3rd round next year if we can. At least I feel like we're ready. It just depends if the youngsters could grow and they could play the roles really well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.